welcome to Football Fan Den UK. How's it going? So tonight we are here for a live match watch along for the Premier League rescheduled game between Manchester United and Leeds United. So hopefully we're in for a cracker tonight, guys. Hopefully there'll be some goals in this one and we'll be able to enjoy the stream. So just give me a second, guys. Just going to start some stats with you guys so you can have a look at the stats for the two teams playing and their previous meetings. There you go, guys. So as you can see, there's the stats for the previous times these clubs have met in the Premier League. Bear in mind, guys, there's the stats just for when these clubs have met in the Premier League. It doesn't include cup ties and other competitions like the Championship and stuff. These stats are based just on the Premier League meetings. So as you can see, as you can see, Man United there with a massive amount of wins against Leeds in the Premier League, and Leeds only walking away with 4 previous victories against United in the EPL. So that's an interesting stat for you guys to absorb. Obviously, you can see the goals there, clean sheets between the two teams, and the current top scorers as well. So hopefully you guys enjoy those stats. New thing that we are trying. We started it this week. So just another way you guys looking at the teams in a different way. You get plenty of stats being posted around social media and on the internet and stuff these days. But not many companies give you the stats of the overall history in the competition. And that's what we're trying to do. So hopefully you guys like that. If you just join us, please do hit that like button, drop your comments in the chat. Be great to hear from you. Let us know your thoughts and any score predictions you guys have as well. Will be great to hear. Let's quickly go to the chat and see who's with us before the game actually kicks off. Ethan Dixon, welcome to the stream, mate. Great to have you with us. How's it going? Ethan saying hi, guys. How's it going, mate? Great to see you. Hopefully you're looking forward to this one. Let us know if you've got a score prediction. Ethan, a massive Preston fan, but also a big football fan, just obviously massively loyal to his club, but also loves football in general. So thanks for dropping in tonight, mate. Great to see you. And like I say, let us know if you've got a score prediction. Milzord, welcome to Fanden. Great to have you with us, mate. Milzord saying hi. How's it going, mate? Great to see you. Let us know if you've got a score prediction. And like I say, welcome to Fanden. Always good to see new fans coming, dropping in and getting involved. Let us know what club you support, mate. And also, like I say, if you've got a score prediction, love to hear that from you as well. Stevie Allen, hi, guys. Hi, Ethan. How's it going, mate? Stevie doing the magic in the background, keeping the chat clean. So, big shout out there to Stevie. I hope everything's all right with you tonight, mate. And thanks for that. Stevie Allen also saying hi. Milzord, who you support tonight? Nice one, Stevie. Yeah, great question. Obviously, hopefully Milzord will let us know. The game has kicked off, guys. Currently, United in possession, 18 seconds in, and they're just passing it around amongst themselves at the back. Keep you guys up to date with what's going on. Milzart saying Man United, so I'm presuming Milzart is a Man United fan. Awesome, awesome stuff, mate. Like I say, great to have you with us. Welcome to Fanden. Milzard also saying as they're my second favorite stat. I can't even read that word. I presume that means favorite side. Oh, Leeds with an early goal. Leeds with an early goal, guys. Look at that. Didn't even expect that so early. I'll talk you through it in a second, guys. But a minute into the game, less than a minute into the game, and Leeds have took the lead. So just bear with me a second, guys. Leeds fans going nuts, celebrating. So United in possession at the back, and they passed it forward on this near side, then lost it to Leeds. Then Leeds counter-attacked rapidly. A 1-2 between the Leeds players, and then bam, straight into the back of the net. Happened so quickly, even I didn't even have a chance to react to it. But great start from Leeds early on. United messing about with possession at the back. They've lost the possession quite cheaply to Leeds. Leeds managed to pick up that possession and then made the most of it with a 1-2, and then bang, straight into the back of the net from the edge of the box. I'm just trying to see the player that actually scored it. But yeah, he took that shot just from the edge of the box, and it's gone into the net beautifully. That De Gea caught out right there, big time there, into the side, the near post on this near side. But there you go, guys. Less than a minute in, and Leeds have took the lead. Ganotta, who scored the goal. So great start for Leeds in this one. I'm just going to, sorry, just bear me a second, guys. So yeah, Leeds with the early goal in this one, guys. Sorry about that. Just getting in the rhythm. So yeah, Millthorpe. I'm presuming that's saying your second team is United. I'm presuming that's what you mean there, mate. Stevie Allen saying, "Cool. Who's your first?" Um, Great question, Stevie. Millsord saying Wigan. All right, cool. Great to see. Supporting your local team. I presume that Wigan is your local team and you also support United. So that's awesome, mate. Awesome. Um, like I say, nothing wrong with having a second team at all. Millsord saying 6-0 Man United. That's an interesting one, mate. We're in for a cracker if United do manage to score 6 goals, but it's not going to be 6-0, as we can see with Leeds taking the early lead in this one. Stevie's saying, laugh out loud, that's a big scoreline. You never know. Absolutely. We could have 6-1, but like I say, Leeds setting the tempo early on. Thanks for that, Stevie. Millsart saying, in it. Yeah, it is, mate. That is a bold scoreline, but nothing wrong with ambitious scorelines. Millsart obviously adjusting score prediction based on Leeds taking the early lead. So Millsart saying 6-1 now, but yeah, hopefully we will have a good amount of goals in this one. These two clubs are both intense rivals. So we should hopefully have a cracking game, guys. Stevie's saying, yeah, Millsart, laugh out loud. Obviously, that's great. See, nothing wrong with being ambitious with scorelines, to be fair, guys. Just let's hope we do get a tasty game with plenty of goals. That's the thing. The thing. Millsart saying, I live in Bolton. Ah, right. Are you born in Bolton, though, mate? That's the question. If you, I presume maybe you're born in Wigan. If you're a Wigan fan, um, but yeah, Millsard asking, who do I support? I'm a Bolton fan, mate. I'm a Bolton fan, but I just love football. I just love football. I don't. I'm not. I'm not a mad crazy fan for rivalries and all that. The rivalries matter to me when you play each team. Rest of the time, um, rest of the time, I'm like I say, obviously Bolton play Wigan, they're rivals, so Bolton obviously I would want to win, but the rest of the time, I wish Wigan the best. I have nothing against Wigan, nothing against Blackburn, nothing against Burnley. The only time I want my team, want them to lose is when they play my team. The rest of the time, I'm happy if they win. I'm not. I'm not one of these fans that celebrate every defeat of my club's local rivals. So for me, as all that matters is when we take the field and play those clubs. The rest of the time, I just love football, mate. I just love football. Um, Millsard saying, I was born in Bolton. You're born in Bolton and you're a Wigan fan, mate. How does that come about? That's an unusual one. Most people born in Bolton are either Bolton fans or United fans, which It's fair enough, but yeah, that's an unusual one, that mate. I've not heard of many people being born in Bolton and supporting Wigan, but massive respect to you for going with the club that you feel most attached to. So that's fair enough, mate. And do you like I say, um, yeah, Bolton and Wigan, local rivals, but like I say, respect to you for supporting the team that you love, mate. That's the main thing. Um, Stevie Allen saying, "What's your prediction, Gaz?" Oh, um, I'm just sorry. I'm just thinking, guys. Score prediction. Score prediction. I'm going to go for a draw. I'm going to go for a draw because I think with the way Leeds have started, I'm expecting they're going to fight like crazy to get something out of this. Um, so I think I'll go with a 2-2 draw. I think I will. I think I'll go with a 2-2 draw. It might probably won't be that, but we'll see. I expect United. If either team's going to win it, I would expect it to be United. Just based on the the strength of their team and stuff, the fact that Leeds might get tired towards the end of the game, leave gaps at the back that United can exploit. But yeah, I'll go for a 2-2 draw. I think. Um, Millsard saying, "All my family born in Wigan." Ah, right. So that fair enough, mate. That makes sense. That makes total sense. Obviously, if your family's got roots in Wigan, then that's totally logical why you support Wigan. So fair enough, mate. Yeah, no worries. But like I say, massive respect to you for supporting the team that you feel most attached to through family loyalties and stuff like that. That's awesome, mate. That's awesome. A lot easier for fans these days to just support the winning team. Obviously, I know you're a United fan, but a lot of fans just don't support the local team. And like I say, I love football, absolutely love football, but I support Bolton simply based on the fact that it's where I was born. It was where I was born, so I feel that I should support the club where I was born. A lot of my family, some of my family that do follow football are United fans, and they're not born in Manchester neither, but they're still United fans. So yeah, but each to their own, each to their own, mate. Like I say, I'm not big fan of the rivalries and stuff like that. I don't take it too serious. I just love football. I just enjoy the game and love football. And like I said, when my club's playing, absolutely, 100% behind and support my club and want them to win when they're playing, whoever they're playing. But like I say, I'm not one to hate other clubs when they're not playing my team and stuff. I'm not like that. But yeah, thanks for that, Milzard. Great to have you with us, mate. And thank you very much for taking the time to explain why you're a Wigan fan. Makes all the sense in the world. Absolutely. Massive respect to you for that, mate. Totally respectful reason to support Wigan. And like I say, mate, totally understandable that your second team is Man United. That's awesome, to be fair, because a lot of fans born in Bolton and Wigan just go with United, don't they, for the fact of the winning trophies. They don't really. I'm sure you've experienced it yourself, mate. A lot of fans don't support the local team, and I think you can always support United, City, Chelsea, Liverpool, whoever it is. No problem with that. But if you're not born in them towns or them cities, then still support the team if that's if you love Liverpool, United, whatever, that's fine. Support those teams, but also support your local club as well because they desperately need the support with the way football's going. And it's great to meet a fan that he's exactly like that, supporting his local team, but also supporting one of the big Premier League clubs as well. So massive respect to you, mate. Ball into the box there for Leeds, and Leeds United managing to stop the ball there, but Leeds with a great chance there towards the back post as the cross came in. United boxed in a bit here now. Leeds really, really trying to add the pressure on onto United and De Gea. Interesting to see David De Gea there blowing his cheeks in basically, I think, in amazement that Leeds are coming at them so intently in these early stages. 11 minutes in, guys, and Leeds already scored a goal and almost scored a second there. Literally fingertip save there from De Gea. United on the attack now, down this near side. Almost lose it again to Leeds. Leeds pressing from the front beautifully in this game. Got to give them credit for that. They're pressing from the front, hounding United every opportunity they've got when they're in possession, closing the spaces. Should make for a really interesting game, guys. Mini Me, welcome to the show, mate. Great to have you with us. Mini Mo, Mini Me, sorry, Mini Me. What am I going on about, Mini Me? Mini Mo, great to see you, mate. Evening, gang. How's it going, mate? Always great to see you come and get involved. Let's know if you've got a score prediction, mate. Have you warmed up after supporting your club last night in the under-19s UEFA Youth League? Hopefully you're enjoying a bit nicer football tonight, sitting on the sofa without wrapped up with loads of layers. United on the attack down that far side, but Leeds have sniffed out that danger and knocked it out for a throw-in on the far side level with the Leeds goal box. Oh, sorry, it's a throw-in to Leeds. Yeah, sorry, I thought it was a throw-in. I thought he'd gone out for a throw-in to United there. Joey saying, evening, guys. How's it going, Joey? Great to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show. Obviously, the regular members of the Fan Den community dropping in early tonight. That's awesome. Thanks for that, guys. Really appreciate the support. But yeah, great to see you, Joey. Let us know if you've got a score prediction. And a quick one for you, Joey. Are you going to the game this weekend? There's Liverpool youngsters playing in the EPL2 this weekend against Man City. I don't know if you know about that. But yeah, I was just wondering if there any. I know it's a long shot because it's a youth game. But yeah, I just wondered if I'd ask you if you was going, mate, because that's an interesting game, even though it is a youth game. But it's still a very interesting fixture. Cross comes in from Leeds into United with a shot there, and it's gone high and wide. But Leeds defending in numbers there to try and keep United at bay. But yeah, United with the cross. Cross came in, bit of head tennis in the box, and eventually a shot came off from United, but it was wild shot, high and wide over the bar. Millzone saying, my granddad supports Millwall as he was born there. That's awesome. Nothing wrong with that, mate. My granddad supports Gillingham because he was born there. So that's nothing wrong with that, mate. That's awesome. Like I say, always support. Well, that's just me, my personal preference. I think you should support the team where you're born, or at least the team where your family's connections are, as you just explained, mate. So yeah, but that's awesome, mate. Thanks for that. United now on the attack on the edge of the Leeds box, just passing it about amongst themselves on the outside of the box. Leeds with plenty of men back behind the ball here, and as United bring the ball forward, but unable to find any gaps. Every time United coming forward here, Leeds getting tight to United players to close the spaces. Now Rashford in possession on the halfway line as United have been pushed all the way back up to the halfway line by the Leeds press. 15 minutes gone, guys, and it's early, but it's Man United 0, Leeds 1. Leeds taking that early lead. Joey saying, hi, Minnie. Awesome, nice one, Joey. And also welcoming Millzord. Nice one, Joey. Top man. Appreciate that, mate. Mini Mo saying, right, my prediction is 2-2. Come on, Leeds United. Awesome. Yeah, that's a good shout, mate. Like I say, I hope we are in for a cracker tonight, guys. It'd be great if we have a good amount of goals, won't it, to make the stream enjoyable. I'll bring the team up news up for you guys in a second. Just giving anybody dropping in chance to see the heads-to-head stats. Minimo is saying, hiya, Joey, you okay? Nice one, Minimo, top man. Like I say, we appreciate you guys making the effort to speak to each other and welcome each other to the stream. That's how we build this channel to be really positive for fans that want to be positive. So you guys, absolutely class. Appreciate that. Thank you. United in possession on the far side at the moment, midway inside the Leeds half. But Leeds have nicked it back on the halfway line as United bring the ball with a back pass. And now Leeds with an opportunity here. United struggling to get man back behind the ball. Leeds being pushed out to this near side. United now managed to get bodies behind the ball, but Leeds causing a little bit of panic there in the back line for United. But United eventually got the formation in order and got men behind the ball. Now Leeds come again. But now Leeds with sloppy passing and United on the attack and cross into the box. Shot comes in. Oh, and it's just wide of the post. But a great effort there in one of the United youngsters. I think a young player there, not a player I'm familiar with for United there, but definitely a young lad with a shot there. I think is that new lad that everybody's been talking about recently. But great attempt there inside the box. And it's just gone wide of the post. But lively start to this one, guys. Both teams having a couple of chances early on. The young lad there showing a bit of frustration and disbelief that didn't go in the back of the net. United still on the attack, ball on the far side of the pitch, just on the edge of the goal box. And the shot comes in again now, and it's gone again wide of the post. But United trying to step it up a bit now with a couple of attempts on goal back to back. But yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Joey saying I'm going to say 3-2 United. Right, well that's got some interesting score lines there already. Minimo with a 2-2, Joey with a 3-2. I went with a 2-2 as well, just because I think the way Leeds has started, I'm expecting a draw and a few goals. So I've just played it a bit safe tonight, go with a 2-2 draw. Although I think if there is it could go either way. With the way these two teams have started, it could go either way. United again on the attack now on this near side with Rashford. Cross, but it's blocked by Leeds and comes out, ricochets out on this near side for a throw-in. And now we've got a Leeds player down, injured. I think he took the brunt of that attempted cross in the face. So hopefully he's going to be all right. But yeah, thanks for that, Joey. That's a good shout, mate. Minimo saying, hello, Milzod. Nice one, mate. You guys are class. Thank you very much. Really do appreciate you guys welcoming new fans to the chat. That is awesome. Milzod giving the same consideration. Awesome. Thanks for that, mate. Joey saying, yeah, all good. Thanks, mate. I'm good, mate. Although I'm not sure if you're talking to Minimo or whatever, but if you're asking me, I'm good, mate. Thank you very much for asking. Joey saying, not going, mate. Stuck working at weekend. No worries. I just thought I'd ask. Obviously, it's a lower league. It's I think it's under 19s or under 21s that play, and I've seen it come up in the list the other day. So yeah, I just thought I'd ask, mate, because like I say, it's a youth game, but obviously taking on Manchester City, it's an interesting fixture even at youth level. Minimo saying, who's the Leeds manager tonight? I think they've got the caretaker manager, aren't they? Is it the caretaker manager taking charge? I think I'm not sure. I missed. I've been at work all day, mate, so I've not had a chance to research of what's going on with the manager. I've been busy work, and then when I did come in, I was preparing for the stream. So my bad. My apologies, mate, that I've not had a chance to read up on what's been going on with the Leeds manager situation. So apologies for that. Billy Random Clips, how's it going, mate? Evening all. Good evening, mate. Great to see you. Welcome to the show. Always great to see you dropping in, mate. And hope everything with you is good. Thanks a lot for coming, getting involved, mate. Great to see you. Minimo, evening, Billy. What's your prediction? Yeah, obviously, you guys wanted to get the predictions in nice and early tonight. That's awesome. We're still having the check on the Leeds player, guys. He took a head injury, so obviously the medical staff examining him thoroughly. So we will get back to the game in a moment when it restarts. But if you just join us, please do hit that like button, drop your comments in the chat. Be great to hear from you. Yeah, Thanks for that, Minimo. Joey saying, hi, Billy, top man. Thanks, Joey. Minimo saying, Millsord, who do you support? He did say earlier at the start of the stream he's a Wigan fan, and also his second team is United. Billy Random Clips saying, hello, Minimo. My prediction is Man United 3-2. Leeds. Hello, Joey, as well. Awesome. Nice one, Billy. Billy there with an interesting scoreline. I think that's the same as the one Joey predicted as well. So you guys expecting a few goals tonight. That's awesome. That is awesome. Let's hope you're right. Billy Random Clips also saying Michael Scabell will be Leeds manager tonight. Yeah, I've like I said, I've missed what's gone on. I know it's been a lot. It's been obviously a big talking point the last couple of days, hasn't it, in the media. But we've been so busy working and preparing for streams and everything, and I've just not had a chance to keep up to date. And plus, I have had time. I've been reading up what's going on with City because obviously they're in trouble at the minute, aren't they? So I've been reading up on all that. But yeah, thanks for that, Billy. Minimo saying, I'm giving Leeds my support tonight. I want them to win. Awesome. Not wrong with that, mate. Hopefully, I always love the underdogs winning. I know this is Premier League, but let's be honest, guys. Leeds still very much the underdogs in this fixture. Joey's saying, yeah, it would be nice to see Leeds get a win. It would, and we might see it, guys, because as you know, there's that new manager bounce that could happen. So yeah, we'll see what happens. The game has just restarted, guys. I'm just going to share the team news with you guys now, so you can see what's going on team-wise. There you go. You should be able to see that now. As you can see, United going with 4 at the back, 5 in midfield, and 1 up front, and Leeds going the same way. So are these teams, two clubs, going to counterbalance each other? We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I agree, Joe. It'd be nice to see Leeds get a win. Nothing against United. If they win it, that'd be awesome for them. Obviously, they're on the march up the league and wanted to get the points to chase down the leaders at the top, City and Arsenal. So totally understand United fans want to get the 3 points tonight. But obviously, it's also nice to see the underdog teams giving a good performance and getting points on the board as well. Leeds have just stole the ball back from United midway inside their own half and then lost it as quick as they got it. They lost it just as quick. United now in possession. Ball on the edge of the box, but it's cut out by Leeds, and now Leeds trying to keep some possession and get forward with a ball down that side, that far side of the pitch, and United managed to regain possession just inside their own half and come again. And now we'll bring it out onto this near side. United bringing the ball down that side, but then cut back into midfield and now a cross into the box. But it goes past everybody and goes behind for a goal kick. So, yeah, an interesting start to the game, guys. We're just coming up to 25 minutes in. If you're just joining us, it's still Man United 0, Leeds 1. Leeds taking an early lead in the first minute of the game. United just trying to keep possession at the back there, where Leeds almost got another attack going there. And United cleared the ball up the field, up to the halfway line. But now Leeds have picked it up and looking to try and keep some possession here as they switch the ball out to this near side. And now attempt to attack United down this near side wing, but then cut the ball back. With United managing to get 3 players over on this near side there to see out the danger and force Leeds to pass the ball all the way back to their own keeper. Billy is saying you always got to support the underdog. Yeah, no, yeah, I do agree with that, mate. And always, United with an opportunity here into the box, open goal. Keepers come out. Oh, last minute's defending. Leeds defender there on the line almost and blocked the shot. And what was the Leeds keeper thinking there, coming that far out? He came way too far out and then left his goal wide open. And luckily for him, one or two of the Leeds defenders managed to get back and block that ball from going in the back of the net. But a beautiful opportunity there for United to take to level the score. But Leeds with last-ditch defending there to keep them out. And now we've got a player down on the far side of the pitch from a tasty tackle from a Leeds player. But yeah, United almost finding the equaliser. And what was the well, I don't honest, I'm just watching the replay now. Leeds player, the Leeds goalkeeper, getting himself in all sorts of trouble. He just didn't come. He didn't just come out away from his goal line there. He come all the way out of his box. Tried to put in a challenge and lost. Ended up putting in the challenge, but didn't manage to get the ball. The United player then managed to go round him and get a shot off. And if it weren't for those Leeds defenders getting back behind the goalkeeper, that would have been 1-1. United now with a free kick taken short. And United, Leeds managed trying to come away with it there, but United get it back and attempt to work into a crossing position, but it's gone out for a corner on that far side to United. But yeah, absolutely. No. As you know, Billy, I very much like to see underdog teams getting positive results. United now with the corner taken short. Cross comes in, but it's blocked at the first man. And United pick it up again on the edge of the box, but it's just currently being headed around. And now a cross over the top. And Rashford with a shot on this near side, but blocked off by two Leeds defenders. And he's managed to get a header on to get another opportunity from a pretty awkward angle there. But the goalkeeper seeing the danger and manages to catch it. And now Leeds will build again from the back. But interesting start in this first half an hour, guys. Lively on both ends of the pitch. But at the minute, all the action in the Leeds half of the pitch in the goal mouth, which is great to see. We've watched a lot of games recently with midfield scraps and not a lot of goal mouth action. But we're seeing plenty in this one early on. United now have regained possession again on the halfway line or just inside the Leeds half, as they switch the play out to that far side and look to come again. 29 minutes gone now. United in a foot race down that far side and a foul or an accusation of a foul. And to me, that looked soft. That really did look soft. I didn't see any major contact that justifies a foul. It's the new lad involved in a lot of this, Garcia. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name, but he's very much involved in a lot of action down that left-hand side of the pitch. And that looked like a dive. I've got to be honest. That is a soft, there's nothing in that. He's dull. He's dive. This is the problem with the game, guys. These top players like Neymar and what have you are diving. And then you've got a young lad like this that comes into the United team, breaks into the team. And we all know he's a talent. But he's got diving in his game already at such a young age. Where's he picking that up from? I'll tell you where he's picking that up from. Seeing players like Neymar that dive and get away with it. He's setting the wrong example. This is what I mean. Absolutely poor that. United want to be drilling that out of him the first chance they get, because otherwise a young player at that age is going to get a name for himself and be known for that kind of thing if he's not careful. Shocking to see that from such a young player. With amazing talent. He's been right in the mix of all the attacks down that side for United, but really disappointing to see a young lad resorting to that to try and get an advantage. Really, really poor that. Sorry, guys. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Minimo saying, Gaz, you have been working hard on here. Much appreciate it always. Thanks for that, mate. Very nice of you to say. Really appreciate that. Like I say, yep. Trying to keep going. Obviously, I need to be active as much as possible on YouTube to help us get more visibility on the on YouTube because I'm sure you guys might be aware of it on social media and stuff like that. Sorry, I'll come back to that in a second. The corner taken for United into the box. United now pick up the pieces just on the far side. Another cross comes in. Rashford intercepts it, and I think eventually, yeah, it's gone out behind for a goal kick. Yeah, sorry, mate. Yeah, as you guys might be aware, there's a thing on YouTube called the algorithm, and it's basically what helps you get more visibility on the channel, or your channel get more visibility. Excuse me, more visibility in the YouTube community. And obviously, to help us build the channel, it'd be helpful to get more visibility. So the more that we're active on the channel, the more that we have of gotten the algorithm on YouTube working in our favor and hopefully recommending what we're doing to other fans that might not have heard about us yet. But thank you very much for that, Minimo. Yeah, very hard to keep working on the channel when I'm working through the day and doing stuff as well, personal stuff, and trying to keep the intensity. But as I've told you guys before, I'm very ambitious and very motivated to give the Fandom project the best effort I can to try and make it a success. So hopefully we will achieve that in time. But yeah, very nice of you to notice, Minimo. Really, really do appreciate you guys noticing that. It's nice to know it's not gone unnoticed. But like I say, yeah, if you want to achieve something in life, you just got to put the hard work in, and that's what we're trying to do. So yeah, but like I've said to you a few times already, guys, it's not just me that makes this channel. You guys make this channel. So like I say, it's great me putting in the work and the hours, obviously, and I massively appreciate you guys recognizing that. I really do. But like I say, the channel, if it's going to be a success, it'll be a success because of you guys helping to make it a success. Like I say, for me, plenty of other fan channels on YouTube that call themselves fan channels, but they don't make enough effort, in my opinion, to actually involve fans, and that is something that I wish to do. That with the channel that hopefully will make us different from other YouTubers. No disrespect to other YouTubers, they do some great stuff on their channels, of course, but I don't believe in false advertising. If you're going to call yourself a fan channel, then live up to that name and actually make the effort to involve fans. So that's what we aim to do. A lot of work to do yet, but that's what we hope to do in the long term. But thank you very much, Minimo. Really appreciate that, mate. Nice of you to say. Billy Random's clip saying every time a caretaker manager manages their first game, I swear the team plays better than they were under the previous manager. Yeah, you're right, mate. It's that new manager bounce, isn't it? It doesn't have to just be caretaker manager, does it? I think whenever you see a managerial change, there always seems to be a reaction to it from the players. And this is why I say, I've been stressing the point to you guys that we can't keep looking at the managers being the problem of a club that struggles. You sometimes got to ask the question, are the players playing for him? Are the players buying into his ideas and philosophies? And we've stressed that point before in other streams. But yeah, for me, it's disappointing that it's always the manager that ends up getting the blame, because we know these players are all capable of playing well. But if players don't buy into the manager's philosophy and the manager's ideas, then it's never going to work, is it, guys? But yeah, well spotted that, Billy. Thanks for that, mate. Minimo, totally agree, Billy. Absolutely, yeah. It's a great point to make, mate. Absolutely. Joey saying, I agree, Minnie. Gaz, you have earned yourself a day off. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I have, mate. I'm having a day off tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, I'll be having a chill out with my missus, sit down, watch a film, let her pick a film, because I'm always picking them whenever we chill and watch a film these days, because I'm always quite tense and hyped up because of all the activity I'm doing. I'm finding it hard to relax a lot at the minute. So I've been watching specific films that help me just unwind a bit after a long day of working and streaming and stuff. Yeah. So tomorrow, I'll watch a film with the missus and let her pick what we watch. She'll probably have me watching some romantic drama or something, or maybe even Lord of the Rings. because she's a massive fan of Lord of the Rings. But yeah, absolutely, Billy. Thanks for that. Sorry, Joey. Sorry, mate. My bad there. Sorry for the confusion. Yeah, Joey. Day off tomorrow, mate. Day off tomorrow. Um, Billy, it's random clip saying, I agree, guys. He does deserve a break. Thank you. Like I say, just trying to keep focused, guys. If you look at other YouTubers, I've studied other YouTubers and other channels that have been a success. The reason they've been a success is because they put the hours of work into it when they was getting the channel going. So that's what I'm trying to do. It's hard. I'm not saying it's an easy task because some days I come home and I'm been working and I can't be bothered, but it's pushing yourself. I believe that drive is what will hopefully eventually help the channel achieve it. But thank you very much, guys, for noticing that I'm putting in a lot of hours. It's very much appreciated that you guys appreciate my efforts. But yeah, in answer to your question, I will be taking a day off tomorrow. Minimo saying it's mad how players just stop. Just stop playing for the manager. Then the next thing, the manager is gone. Yeah, it's just wrong, isn't it, mate? You know, one thing that bugs me with that is, you know, as football fans, we love to think of ourselves as like, you know, when we have support a club, we like to think of the club creating that family ambience, that family mentality, the togetherness that brings club and fans together. Surely the manager should be part of that as well. You know, they're not, you know, when you're sacking them so ruthlessly, or some clubs sack them so ruthlessly, it doesn't indicate that, does it? It doesn't. United on the attack now, having a 1-2 there, bit of a challenge between the two sides. Both sets of players scrapping it out there on the edge of the Leeds box, and now the referee has blown for a foul, but I'm not sure which way it's actually gone because both players were shouting for the foul being against them. I think we got the United player claiming a handball, and then the Leeds players claiming he was shoved in the back. So I'll leave that one for the referee to deal with, I think. Yeah, Leeds with the free kick ball. Goalkeeper takes it. Ball up the field, and now United pick up possession midway inside their own half, and will build a bit again from the back. So yeah, let's come back to the chat, see what you guys are saying. But yeah, well said, Minimo. It's just wrong, isn't it? It's not. It's unfortunately that's the way football's going, and the big media companies are encouraging it. And unfortunately, I was arguing with somebody on Twitter. You American fans obviously not happy to see the manager of Leeds getting sacked. Quite a few American fans being salty about it on Twitter. And I was having quite an in-depth discussion and calling them out. It's like if you're gonna moan and complain and call out Leeds for sacking the manager and having a go at Leeds fans for it, some of the American fans were not liking the reaction they were getting from Leeds fans. So I just pointed out, well, if you're going to dish it out, you've got to take it. And they didn't like me saying that. Joey's saying, yeah, Minute, think it's happening more and more. You are right, guys. You are absolutely right. It's because the media keep doing it. The media encourage that sacking mentality. As soon as a manager has a couple of bad games, they're starting to criticise him in the press, and they're calling for him to be sacked. And it creates that mentality where fans get the blinkers on, don't look at the bigger picture, and start listening to the media and going, "Yeah, we've lost 8 games and in the last, I don't know, 12 or whatever, so we should sack him." Well, what my answer to that is, don't listen to the media. Use your own judgment. You guys are knowledgeable football fans, clever. You watch games. You all go to games. Use your own judgment to work out whether that manager deserves the pressure that is coming under from the mainstream media. But unfortunately, when people keep buying these papers that come out with these kind of headlines, that encourages the media to keep doing it. Unfortunately. We've got a corner for Leeds on this near side. I'll come back to the comments in a sec, guys. Corner taken towards the near post, and it's kicked away, and Leeds pick it up again now midway inside United's half of the pitch, and come again. But United coming out quickly there to press the ball, and now Leeds with a ball forward into the box. Shot comes in, and now we've got a player down, injured inside the United box. United managing to clear it up the field, but Leeds intercept it and knock it out on this near side for a corner. For a throw in. But we've got a Leeds player down in the United box. He took the shot on there, and as he took the shot on, a lunging tackle from a United player has completely took him off the feet, and it did actually look quite a beefy, chunky challenge. That like he's, I don't know whether they actually contact, but yeah, yeah, it's hard to describe that, guys. The United player coming in has trying to swung his leg into it as the other player, the Leeds player, has swung to try and take a shot, and he looks like he's in a bit of discomfort there. Hopefully, he's going to be all right. But medical staff on the pitch giving him treatment. Let's hope he's going to be all right. But it looks like he's in a lot of pain there. Let's hope it's just that initial shock of the challenge. Fingers crossed it's nothing more serious. Mini Mo saying diving makes me mad. Absolutely, totally agree with you, Mini Mo. Especially at this level, we could understand it, can't we, in the lower leagues a little bit more. How desperate those clubs are in the lower leagues to make money and to climb up the leagues. We can understand it a bit more down there, but at the top level, in Premier League level, no, we shouldn't be accepting it at all. And I totally agree with you, Mini Mo. It really irritates me. Because we don't need it. It's cheating. People can dress it up and go. I know a lot of fans like to go, "Oh well, yeah, we got away with one there. We've been not getting any luck, so that's our bit of luck." Well, that's one way to look at it, yeah. But the reality is, you can look at it like that, but the reality is, it's still cheating. In my eyes, it is still cheating. So, why do we want to win games? Why would you, as a fan, want your team to win by a questionable goal? You want to win where the opposition can't argue, where you point blank beat them. There's no question marks over how you beat them. You point blank done the business and you beat them fair and square. That's how you want to win games, not by questionable goals and questionable things going on. Billy Random Clips is saying, imagine diving in 2023. It's ridiculous. It is. Like I say, guys, I think it's, we can make excuses for it in the lower leagues, in League One, League Two, and even maybe the Championship to a certain degree. But we can't make excuses for it at Premier League level. Absolutely not. There's no excuse when this is top level football. These are supposed to be the creme de la month of the football world. So they shouldn't need to resort to cheating to get an advantage. Because let's be honest, that's the reality of what they're doing. They're cheating. They might argue that, oh no, we got a bit of luck in a game and all that sort of. Yeah, well, that's looking at it that way, but it's also looking at it by putting the blinkers on in it, by saying, oh well, we've not had a lot of luck, so we got some luck there. Well, it's not luck when you're cheating. I don't see it as luck when you're cheating. But like I say, obviously a lot of fans going to have a different perspective on it, but my perspective is simply that you don't need to do it. Top level clubs should not need to resort to doing that to get an advantage. And it's pretty poor in it, to be fair, guys. I think it's pretty poor. It's just not needed in the modern game at the top level, especially when we're trying to develop young players and get young players to be good at, potentially have the chance to break into first teams. They're going to get a name for themselves if they're known as a player that cheats. That's the reality. And referees, well, that can work against you with referees as well. Sorry, guys, I'm just having surprise, a little bit of a technical headache here at the minute. So just bear with me a second. Come on, are you going to load up or what? It's not loading up. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Um, oh, the joys. Look at it. Look at it. I need an internet signal booster. I think that's the problem why we keep losing it. Sorry, guys. Finding out loud. There we go. So 8 minutes added on, guys, at the end of this at the end of this first half. My apologies there, guys. Just have it. It just froze on me. Um, the screen. I think, like I said, I think I need an internet signal booster in this room. Billy, random clip saying, yeah, like I say, mate, it's just poor in it from this day and age. The modern game's moved on so much. Do we really need that kind of tactics being used in football? So yeah, you're right. Minnie Mo saying, I watched a match a few weeks ago, and the players chose to dive rather than try to score. It's madness. Absolutely, yeah. That's the problem with allowing diving players to get away with diving. Um, it wastes perfectly good goal scoring opportunities from players that are looking to try and get an advantage by diving or jumping, and it's just wrong. It's not. Obviously, I'd love to know. I'd love to do a poll, to be honest, to know what fans think of it generally. But for me, it's just not needed. This, if you want to accept it at lower league level, that's fine. But for me, at the top level, it should be just stamped out. Corner for United there. Corner comes in from this near side. Fred managing to get on the end of that and get a shot off, but it's high over the bar, and Leeds will build again. So yeah, guys, if you didn't hear me then, and just as I was telling you, 8 minutes time added on. We're up to 48, 40, just coming up to 49 minutes gone. So 4 minutes of the added on time played, 8 minutes altogether. So we've got 4 minutes remaining. Joey is saying, watched John Wick, mate. Watch John Wick, mate. You will like it. Yeah, like I said, I think that's the film my missus wants to watch. To be honest, so yeah, might have a watch of that. If if uh, if we can, because I'm sure that's the film that she mentioned to me the other week that she wants to watch. So yeah, I will probably be sitting down with her at some point to watch that, mate. Definitely. I don't know. I'll have to look and see if we can get it on the TV or not. I'll have to see. I'll have a look later. But yeah, thanks for that. I know you said you watched it the other night. I take it was a good film then, mate. Let United in possession in their own half, deep inside their own half, being pressed by Leeds forwards. And the Leeds forward almost managing to get it back there, but causing United to make their own mistakes. And it's gone out now on this near side for a throw into Leeds. But Leeds doing really well with this pressing from the front. Uh, United really not liking it. They've been caught out now a couple of times, and particularly down this near side, deep inside their own half of the pitch. When they're trying to come out from the back with it, Leeds closing the spaces really well and making life difficult for them. Leeds took the throw in, but lost out on it, and it's gone out again for another throw in now to United. But still in the same part of the pitch, United. Oh, here we go, United coming into the box. Oh, is that another dive? We've got another dive. We've got another dive. Oh my God. Right, so basically, guys, United had possession there on this near side. They looked to cut it back inside to midfield to try and find some space. But as they made the pass, Leeds forward managed to hook onto the end of it and take it round the United player, raced into the box, and then one of the United players came towards him, and they came together, and it definitely looked like the Leeds player dived in that scenario. We're just seeing the replay now. Yeah, it's a dive. I don't care what you say. That is a dive. Absolutely shocking. Literally, just the players. Oh my! Yeah, you can see it's a dive. It's just felt contact on the side. Oh my God! That is. Watch the replay of that, guys. That is a blatant dive. Why are the referees not booking these players for diving? Well, the referee knew it was a dive because he waved it away straight away. As soon as he did it, he waved it away, and yet the player doesn't get a warning, doesn't get nothing. The referees just ignored it, waved it away, and carried on the game. Surely he should come back to that and be having a word with a player at the bare minimum. So frustrating, guys, seeing this cheating mentality. It's spoiling the game, and we're seeing it creep into the Premier League more and more now, and it's bad. Why do players think they can get away with it now in this level with all the technology watching them? Look at how many cameras are in that stadium watching this game from every angle possible. And we've got VAR as well doing it. And yet players are looking to try and get an edge by diving. It's really bad. It's really poor professionalism. And as a fan, I'm disappointed because how can you class these players as professionals when they're doing stuff like that? United in possession at the minute on the far side of the pitch, midway inside the Leeds half. But throw-in, it goes out for a throw-in. And United take the throw-in now, moving the ball back towards the halfway line and looking to build another attack. And there goes the whistle for half-time. Yeah, I'd love to know what you guys think of that. But like I say, for me, shocking to see both ends of the pitch there with players looking to get an advantage by diving. Really, really bad that. These players need to look up the word professional. The ones that are diving, they need to look up the word professional. They really do, because it's bad. Why should you be paying £30-40 a ticket to go to a game? In some cases, more than that, to go and watch a game, and then it's decided by cheating. As a fan, I'd feel cheated. If your team lost by conceding a goal from a dive, I think you'd be pretty upset about it. So the only answer to it, guys, is stop the players doing it. We've got to stamp it out of the game. Thanks for that, Joey. Milzod is saying, I'm back. Welcome back, mate. Great to have you back in the chat. Obviously, we're just talking about the dives that are going on in the game at the minute. Minimo saying, not another dive. It is, mate. It is. I know. It was really bad. Honest, literally. All he felt was that if you look, the player, as they come together, and if you think of like the bottom half of my hand being the hip, he felt they just came together and brushed hips like that. And that was enough for the player to just take the dive. And when you saw the replay of it on the other camera angle, you could see his facial expressions change immediately as soon as he felt the contact. So in other words, you could see that he was looking for it. He was waiting for that to feel that contact so he could go down. And that is really, really poor. And how are clubs not ignoring this so much? How are they not spotting this on the training ground and saying, stop doing it? I don't understand, because eventually it's going to come to the point where if players keep doing it, as we've seen before, the FA, in their infinite wisdom, will come up with their big ideas and they'll have a big clampdown on it. And then we'll have loads. We'll have like the start of a season for the first 3 months. That'll be the talking point because the FA decide they want to clamp down on it and they make examples. And that is what will happen. That is what will happen. We've seen it before when the FA feel that their authority is being challenged in different ways, whether it's by players, by managers, whatever it is. they come out with a reaction. And if players keep cheating and trying to con referees, eventually the FA will start to take notice of it, and they'll come out and they'll give a reaction. So I don't understand why clubs are not encouraging their players to not do it. I really don't understand that. Why would you want to win by that way? But thanks, Minimo. Clearly frustrated, just like I am with that. Stevie Allen saying, welcome back, Millsord. Thanks for that, Stevie, top man. I appreciate that, mate. Millsord, also top man. Thank you very much, Millsord. Thank you also showing respect there to Stevie. Always appreciate you guys acknowledging Stevie. Minimo saying, never mind booking them, send them off. Yeah, that mate. I'm not arguing with that one bit, but I'm just saying if the referees started to dish out a few yellow cards, it might put off players doing it. It might start to put the players off doing it. But yeah, I agree, mate. I agree. If the referee wants to be ruthless to make a statement, then I'm all for that. But I don't think we've got referees that have got the backbone to do it, have we? That's the problem, mate. But yeah, I totally agree. But we need to do that. We need referees that have got backbone. And a lot of these referees, as we know, and you certainly know, Minimo, with the standards you guys have to put up with up in Scotland, referees intimidated by Rangers fans and Celtic fans. So I'm sure you're very much aware that a lot of these referees not got the backbone to trust their own judgment, influenced too much by the crowd or the fans of the bigger club. So yeah, Joey's saying, go on, Gaz, do your little rant. Love it. Well, thanks for that, Joey. At least it's good to know I'm entertaining you, mate. Thanks for that. I can't help it, mate. It gets. Maybe I'm a bit old-fashioned with football, but I want to see competitive games where it's won fairly. I don't want to see it decided on a poor decision like that, where players are trying to cheat to get an edge or whatever. I just want to see competitive football played fairly with professionalism, where you have respect for yourself and respect for your opposition, that you want to beat them fair and square with no excuses. You don't want the other team coming out with excuses and going, oh, well, you got a penalty awarded for a dive, or you got a this, or you got a that, and you shouldn't have, and you've cheated, you faked injuries and got a free kick. We don't want to hear that. As a fan of my team, Bolton, I want to hear my team go to a club and beat them fair and square with no excuses for the other team. Absolutely no excuses, because then I know that when I go out to the pub or whatever and I come across a Wigan fan or a Blackburn fan and we've just beat them, they can't go, oh, well, you won because you got the referee in your pocket or this, that, and you know what fans are like. They'll come out with that kind of stuff. I don't want that. I want to support my team and know that I can have faith that they won fair and square, and I can be proud of that as a fan. I can be proud that my team beat whoever it is they played fair and square. And whether you're a Wigan fan, Bolton fan, Blackburn fan, United fan, Leeds fan, doesn't matter. Surely you want to, you want that. You want to, you want your team to win fair and square, where the rival team of their fans have absolutely no excuse for the defeat that they've just suffered. But that's just my opinion. But thanks for that, Joey. It's good to know that you're enjoying my little rants, I suppose. But like I said, sometimes I try to, as you guys know, I try to keep myself as professional in check as much as possible, be as professional as possible. But I am a football fan, guys, and sometimes certain things I see in games are going to get a reaction. They're going to get the juices flowing of my football passion. So what can I say? But thanks for that, Joey. Minimo saying, well done, Leeds. First half. Keep it up next half. Absolutely, yeah. Leeds have made a fantastic effort. I've been well impressed with Leeds in this first half. Closing spaces, making life difficult for United. And like I say, I'm just going to share that back on the screen. There we go. Yeah, there we go, guys. So yeah, I totally agree. There, Minimo obviously saying impressive performance from Leeds in the first half, and I've got to agree with that, mate. With the exception of the dive at the end there. Millsord saying it happens in Championship, but refs give it. Yeah, like I say, mate, I think we need a clamp down on it. I think we need a total clamp down on it. It's starting to creep into the game more and more. And players are noticing that it's not getting stopped by VAR, and I think that's why it's creeping into the game more and more because players they're very much aware that they're being checked for everything now on VAR. But one thing VAR hasn't really done a lot of is checking for dives, and the players have started to notice that clearly by the fact that this season we've seen a few games where players are diving and now players are noticing that they don't need to be conscious of diving because VAR's not checking for it. So yeah, I don't know if you guys think that way, but that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, Millsard making a great point there that it happens a lot in Championship. It happens a lot in League One, and I think it happens a lot in Scotland. Minimo, let us know. There's a lot of games. Is there a lot of big problem with the players diving in Scottish football, mate? You watch it a lot more than I do, so we'll see what Minnie Mo says about that. Let us know if you could, mate. Be great to hear from you. If you think that diving goes on a lot in the SPFL, let us know, mate. Appreciate that. Thank you very much for that, Millsard. Great comment, mate. Joey's saying, agree, Minnie. Leeds might hold out in this one. Yeah, they've done really well. They've caused United all sorts of problems at the back when they've been trying to play out from the back. As you guys know, it's very fashionable for the big powerhouse clubs at the minute to be playing this style of football where they play out from the back. But it doesn't always work. As we saw, Man City the other day got caught out with it, and they're the masters of it in English football at the minute. I'm sure we all agree with that. I'm not saying they're the masters of it in Europe because we know Barcelona and Real Madrid play like that. But at least in England, Man City are the masters of possession-based football. And they got caught out themselves with it the other day by Tottenham. So I think it was Tottenham. Was it the Tottenham game? I'm sure it was the Tottenham game. So, yeah, for me, if they can make mistakes playing out for them back, like I say, I don't understand why so many clubs are using that style. Just get it up the field. Just get it up the field and clear the danger. Get your defence in organised and let the other team come at you and break you down. That used to be the old school way of thinking of it, but it's not very fashionable to kick it long anymore. That's the problem, isn't it? Right, you can see now what happened there with one of the challenges. Bamford and I can't see the other player that come together, but Bamford with a boot to the head there. In that challenge that they're just discussing it at the minute. I actually missed that in the heat of the game, but can see it with a replay now. Two players coming together. Oh yeah, there's some definite nastiness in that. United, Martinez, it was Martinez for United. Yeah, he's just kicked him. Oh, that is really bad, guys. That is really, really bad. I've just watched it 2-3 times, so Martinez and Bamford came together in a challenge. They both went down under the challenge for the ball. The ball ricocheted away from both of them, and there was some afters. Martinez has hooked his foot round and basically kicked Bamford in. Well, it looked like he kicked him in the back and in the head, and that was after the ball had gone off somewhere else. So there was no reason to do that, but he's done it. And yet again, with all this VAR, the referee misses something like that. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Wait till you see the replay of that, guys. I'm sure you'll see it on the highlights later. That is really vicious. That's really nasty. There's intent to hurt there. And that's not what we want to see. That is not professionalism with intent to hurt. But we're seeing it. We have, like I say, I'm sure you guys will see it later on the replays, but it's pretty shocking. But yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Minnie Mo is saying, I hate when it's a throw-in and they take it meters away from where the ball went out. That makes me raging. Yeah, I've got to agree with it. It doesn't make me rage because it's just become so normal for players to do it. But yeah, again, this is what I'm saying, guys. If we have referees on the pitch that are not competent to challenge players for trying to nick a few yards here and there with free kicks and throw-ins, then it's going to carry on. And as we're seeing more and more players nicking a couple of yards in, or trying to nick a few yards in players. It just needs the referee to step up and show that they've got the backbone to stamp it out. Because if a referee stamps it out and issues a red card or a yellow card and makes an example, it's going to make other players think twice before doing it. So yeah, I don't know if you guys agree, but I think it definitely would make other players think twice before doing it. But yeah, I agree with you, Minimo. I wouldn't say it gets me raging. I wouldn't say I get raging over it, but it definitely would say that I don't like it. I totally agree, mate. I do not like it. Minimo is saying, hopefully, a wee ban coming his way from the FA. Yeah, well, yeah. If you watch it, honest, it's intention to hurt, as far as I'm concerned. Literally, they're both on the ground, and the Man United player hooks his leg round, and basically, I can't remember exactly, but he definitely hooks his leg round and kind of kicks the Bamford in the back or in the side of the ribs, and then also eventually drags as he's pulling his leg back. He's got his leg like on an angle like that, and as he's pulling his leg back, he scrapes the edge of his boot right across Bamford's face. It's intent to hurt. It's intent to harm. Whatever way you want to put it. So yeah, hopefully hopefully the FA do look at that and deal with it accordingly, because we don't need to see that. We absolutely do not. Don't get me wrong. We as fans, we want to see that competitiveness. We want to see hunger. We want to see fight. Absolutely. But once the ball has left and moved away from those players, there should be no reason for any afters. Simply out of professionalism. So yeah, I have to agree with that, Minimo. Hopefully the referees, hopefully the FA do look at that, mate, and the player gets some kind of punishment. Should at least get. I think he should at least get a match ban for that, because it's clear it's intent to hurt, to harm. But we'll see. I'm sure there'll be a lot of debate about it later, and I'm sure you guys will see the clips of it. It's really vicious. No need for it whatsoever. Both the teams just making their way back out onto the field, guys. So we're about to see the start of the second half. If you just join us, guys, please do hit that like button. Drop your comments in the chat. It'd be absolutely fantastic to hear from you, especially if you're new to the channel. Want to hear your thoughts on this game or any other football you guys have been watching over the last few days. You're welcome to share your thoughts with us. Let me just get rid of that now so we can put the teams back up for you guys. There you go. So the team news there. Obviously, as you can see, both teams, both Leeds and United with the same formation. Oh, sorry, guys. So we've just started the second half. Leeds in possession now on that far side of the pitch. Looking to work an angle for a cross, but United managed to get a foot on it there. Now Leeds managed to work it round beautifully there. Cross comes in, but it took a deflection and it's gone out for a corner to Leeds on the far side of the pitch. But yeah, that was a nice bit of play there from Leeds, guys. Leeds had the ball out on the far side near the corner flag. They had a United player pressing in front of him, so the Leeds player kept going round to try and get round, but the United player managed to block it off. So what the Leeds player did was basically he had a man on the far side of him. He's passed it to that man. He's then passed it to this man, and they've come back. They basically done a square or a circle around the United defenders to get the ball into an attacking position in the box. It was really a nice bit of play there. I'm quite impressed with that tactic from Leeds to work themselves into the box, finding themselves in a no-win situation on the far side and coming up with another way to get the ball into the box. It took took United completely by surprise, to be fair, because they did it that quick. United didn't have chance to get the players back into the box to defend and get behind the ball. But yeah, Leeds picking up where they left off here in that first half. Another opportunity on goal. Goal goes high and wide over the bar. But Leeds clearly showing their intention to keep the attacking momentum going. Another corner here for Leeds. Corner comes in towards the near post. De Gea tries to gather it, but he's unable to do so. Knocks it away. Leeds managing to pick up possession, getting another shot off, but that's deflected away. And now it's a bit scrappy just on the edge of the box, but Leeds have come away with it now on the far side. And a cross into the box. Oh, and it's a beautiful goal from Leeds from an unbelievable angle there, guys. Absolutely unbelievable. Can you believe that? Leeds worked it into that far side, coming in from an angle where you'd expect a cross, and it was actually a cross that ended up slotting straight into the back of the net on the far side. Absolutely amazed that they got that in the back of the net there, guys. Unbelievable. Massive respect there to Leeds. They kept working it, they kept plugging away, and you would not have thought that they would score from that tight of an angle, but they did. I'm just waiting for the replay now. That took me completely by surprise there. I did not expect that. I thought it was going to be a cross. That's what happened. Now I've just seen the replay. So the Leeds player did look to cross it into the box, but as he's crossed it into the box, it's actually ricocheted off one of the United players trying to come back to block the ball, and it's gone straight into the back of the net. So Leeds scoring a goal based off bouncing it off the foot of a United player, and it took De Gea right out of the picture there. Awesome play there from Leeds to create that opportunity. And like I say, United caught stunned there with that one. And Leeds take the 2-0 lead. Don't know what you make of that, guys. But that was an impressive goal there from Leeds. Even if it wasn't, obviously it will probably go down as an own goal. It has Veron that has classed it as an own goal. But if Leeds hadn't created that angle in the first place, then they wouldn't have got that opportunity for it to take that deflection and end up in the back of the net. So, yeah, great start to the second half from Leeds. And we can now see that United manager looking very puzzled on the touchline. Joey saying, sorry, guys, I'm back, finished. Filling my face, laugh out loud. No worries, Joey. No worries, mate. Didn't realise you'd gone, to be fair, but thanks for that, mate. And Joey also saying, go on, Leeds. Yeah, like I say, mate, that was a beautiful bit of play. I was saying, as it happened, I said Leeds with a cross, and then bang, it was in the back of the net. So, completely took me by surprise there, and it was really well worked by Leeds. I'm very impressed with this lad for Leeds, Ganotto. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, but he definitely looks like a hungry player and very ambitious to create United all sorts of problems in attack. And I've watched the Leeds game the other day as well, a couple of weeks ago, and he caught my eye. He's very impressive, very motivated, puts the work rate in, and hungry to get forward. United in possession at the minute on the halfway line on that far side of the pitch, and just passing it about amongst themselves, but Leeds managed to intercept it, and now United have got it back still on that far side, just inside the Leeds half of the pitch, and Leeds managing to intercept there and clear the ball up the field, but it's United that pick it up again midway inside their own half, now with a long ball down the field towards the front men, and Leeds intercept it again and come away with it. Claims from the United players about a foul or a handball or something there, but the referee has waved it away. And now Leeds again on that far side. They're clearly detecting a vulnerability in United down that far side of the pitch. as you can imagine, guys, the Leeds fans making loads of noise now in the stadium. Now they're 2-0 up. You can't have that. No, we're just watching a replay here. Apparently, United arguing. United staff and players arguing for a handball in a bit of a. I actually missed it in the heat of the game, but they've just shown a replay of it. And in fairness, I don't think that was a handball. I think it was accidental. The ball's pinging about, and now we've got. Oh, now Luke Shaw's just gone over and shoved. We had two players, United player and a Leeds player, arguing on the touchline there, and Luke Shaw has just come over and shoved the Leeds player. And that's a bit out of order. I don't understand how the referee is giving the Leeds player the booking and not giving Luke Shaw the booking. It's McKennie for Leeds. You can't criticise him for fighting his team, and Luke Shaw should be booked there for that, as far as I'm concerned. There's no need for that. McKenna has got a yellow card. I think it was for not allowing the United player to take the free kick. But yeah, rightly so. The McKenna was booked for his antics, but Luke Shaw definitely should be also booked there for coming over and basically ramping up the intensity of the confrontation by just running over into something he was not involved in, shoving the Leeds player, and like I say, it escalated the situation. We don't need to see that. United on the attack now, down the far side of the pitch. Crossfield ball over to Rashford on this near side, and now Rashford with a shot, but it's miles wide and goes nowhere near the goal and goes out behind for a goal kick to Leeds. But Joey buzzing with Leeds, the 2-0 lead. Sorry, guys, just wetting my mouth with all the talking I'm doing, getting a dry throat. Although it's not as intense tonight as it was last night. I was going dizzy with how crazy it was trying to keep up with two games last night. But like I said, it was a bit of an experiment to see if it's possible. Mini Mo saying, hope my prediction doesn't come true, Joey. United in possession now as they move the ball out to this near side of the pitch and then pass back to their defenders. So not much to talk about at the minute. United just passing it about amongst themselves at the back, but now they passed it forward and lost out again to Leeds. And now we've got another coming together of players in the middle of the pitch. And the referee issued another yellow card there. I think it's gone to Adams, the Leeds player. Fred making the most of that there. I think Adams did. It was a rash challenge, but I think the United Fernandez definitely making the most of that challenge. So United restart the game from the free kick on that far side and now pass it back to the halfway line. So just to let you know, guys, there is another going on tonight, the FA Cup replay, and Fulham have scored a second goal up there at the Stadium of Lights. So it's Sunderland 0, Fulham 2 in the FA Cup replay. Mini Mo saying, Joey, since Stevie stopped his predictions, we've had goals in games. I mean, that's a good one. That's interesting. We've got United with a free kick on the far side of the pitch, guys. Midway inside Leeds' half of the pitch. Cross comes in, but the first Leeds player managing to get a deflection out on that. and then it goes bouncing off to this near side. United and Liverpool challenge for it, and it's ended up going behind for a throw in to Leeds on the far side, close to the corner flag. We're about to see changes now for United. Looks like they're about to make some substitutions. 57 minutes gone, guys, and it's still 2-0 to Leeds. But yeah, that's it. In Minimo, they're obviously thinking that Stevie might be jinxed in the goals. Let's see what Stevie has to say about that. But thanks for that, Minimo. Nice bit of banter there. Joey's saying, yeah, that's great. That's a great point, Stevie. Please don't do a prediction on Monday. On Monday, obviously, Joey not wanting Stevie to give a prediction for Monday's game with the Merseyside derby, Liverpool taking on Everton on Monday. And now it looks like we're about to see substitution for United, guys. 58 minutes gone, and the ball has gone out on that down the other end of the pitch, and now we'll see the substitutions made. I think we're going to see a double substitution here for United. So it's Waghorst coming off and Sancho coming on. And it's also Garancha coming off and Pellistri coming on for United. I'm just like, sorry guys, just chuckling at Stevie. Joey asking Stevie not to predict Everton Liverpool game on Monday. That's funny. Game's restarted now, guys. United in possession on this near side as they look to move the ball up the field, and now move the ball out to that far side, but the United player there not ready for that, and United just about managing to keep possession there as they come again from the centre of the park, moving the ball out to that far side again, and now across into the box, and it's headed away by Leeds, and now Leeds pick up possession midway inside their own half, looking to try and get some possession, but they clear it up towards the halfway line, and then United have picked it up again. Now United building again down that far side and come back into the centre of the park. Now Rashford with the ball as he moves it out to this near side. Leeds with plenty of players back, cross into the box, but it's deflected away by the Leeds defenders and goes out on this near side for a throw-in. 60 minutes gone, guys. 2-0 to Leeds so far. If you just joined us, please do hit that like button, drop your comments in the chat. It'd be great to hear from you guys. Love to know your thoughts on the game or any other games you guys have been watching over the last few days. Feel free to get your comments in. Like I say, guys, we're not a club channel. We're very much a fan channel. Want you guys to feel part of it, and the best way you can do that is get involved in the live chat. United in possession on the far side now as they come again. Balls with Fred, but sloppy passing there from United, and Sabitzer has kicked the ball out, and it's gone out for a throw into Leeds on the far side, midway inside Leeds half of the pitch. Minimo laughing at Joey with that comment. Obviously, Minimo recognising Joey doesn't want Stevie jinxed in Liverpool's chances on Monday. So we're having another update, guys, for a goal at the Stadium of Lights. And it's Sunderland that have pulled one back. So it's it's Fulham that scored another one. It's actually 3-1 in that game now. My mistake there. 3-1 to Fulham away at Sunderland in the FA Cup replay. Oh, what a goal for United. Beautiful goal crossed into the box, and Rashford managing to get a header on it, and it's gone straight into the far corner. So it's Man United 1, Leeds 2. Beautiful goal there for United. And who'd have thought that come from nowhere? Leeds with plenty of men behind the ball on most occasions, but they just got caught napping there at the back a little bit as the ball is moved out from to the far side by United. And then a beautiful cross came in, and Rashford rose the highest to head it straight into the goal and score for United to get them on the score sheet. And now that'll make a real fight of it now in the second half, won't it? So it looks like some of you guys that predicted 3-2 could be spot on. This could be the week for accurate predictions, couldn't it? With Joey giving a 3-2 prediction and Stevie with his 0-0 starting off the week. We could have a record correct amount of score predictions this week. So yeah, United 1, Leeds 2. Will you guys get your predictions right? We've had a 2-2. I think I went with a 2-2. I think was it Mini Mo that went with a 2-2 as well. I think Joey said 3-2 to United. So interesting to see if we're going to have another correct score prediction tonight. Leeds now in possession on the far side and looking to create another opening for a shot on goal. And now they've worked it past two United defenders, break into the box, but United managing to get a challenge in there to clear it. But Leeds come again, and it's getting really scrappy on that far side now. And United have managed to kick it out, and now the referee's blown the whistle for something. I'm not sure exactly what he's blown it for. We've got a Leeds player down, injured. There was so much happened then in a literally about 30 seconds, guys. The ball was pinging about everywhere. Both sets of players scrapping and fighting for it. Challenges going in all over the place on the edge of the United box on that far side, and resulted in a Leeds player being on the ground and also the referee blowing his whistle. And now we have a free kick for Leeds, about 25 yards out, I would say, guys. I'll come back to your comments in a second, guys. Just going to see what happens with this free kick for Leeds. Free kick taken, comes in, and De Gea gets to that beautifully. I think he actually saved that with his feet. But Leeds come again now as the ball is ricocheted outside the box. And now Leeds come again and push the ball out to the edge of the box. And now move the ball out to the far side as they look to get across. And it's basically Leeds have kicked it towards the United player. It took a deflection and gone out for a corner on this near side to Leeds. But Leeds trying all the tricks here. It wasn't De Gea that saved it. It wasn't De Gea that saved that, guys. The ball was has ricocheted off the side of the post from that free kick. So basically, Leeds shaving the woodwork. And now it's gone out of the corner, taken short by Leeds. And it's gone out again. Leeds were arguing for another corner there, but the referee's awarded a free kick. De Gea takes it quickly. And even the United players weren't ready for that, I don't think. Leeds back in possession now with a ball on this near side, but now they've lost it to United. Luke Shaw picking up the possession. And he's just won the ball back, and then a really sloppy bit of play from him, passing the ball forward and straight into a Leeds player. Leeds definitely trying to turn the screw here on United to make sure that they come away with something out of this game. Another shot comes into the box for Leeds, and it's cleared away. And now another challenge in the middle of the park. Two players coming together, but Leeds still in possession on the edge of the United box. The referee's looking, and the United player is finally back to his feet. And a shot comes in for Leeds, but it's high, wide, and over the bar. But yeah, I don't know whether the Man United player there that was down on the play on the pitch was trying to con the referee there. It would indicate that because he lied there for a minute or two and then got back to his feet and started running off, not indicating any serious injury. But yeah, the game definitely ramping up with intensity, guys. Stevie's saying, I like that. Everything is my fault. Guys, laugh out loud. Nothing to do with Joey's pants. Nothing working. Don't worry, Joey. I will be completely silent on Monday. There you go. See Stevie coming out fighting. Just reminding you, Joey, about your lucky pants not working. That you know, Stephen taking the responsibility for the 0-0 draw, but just reminding you guys that your lucky pants and your lucky shirts are not working. So. So we got a goal kick for United to restart the game. All up the field from United, and now Leeds managing to intercept it and pass it back. And now it's United that build again from the back. So wow, United just passing that ball about. Great chance to come to the comments. But yeah, thanks for that, Stevie. Obviously, Stevie taking it all in good humour. Joey's saying, you jinxed things now, Minute. Laugh out loud with your prediction. United now on the attack, ball into the box. Cross comes in and a shot, and it's blocked by Leeds there. And another shot comes in, but it takes a deflection. And now Leeds managing to knock it out on this far side for a throw-in. But it's getting quite tasty, guys. Oh, we got a penalty shout now. Throw-in taken. And all the players looking at the referee here to make a decision. And the camera didn't even show us that properly then, guys. The throwing was obviously taken. The first thing we saw of it on the thing was Rashford working his way into the box to try and get a cross in and knocked over with a shoulder barge from the Leeds player. I don't think that's a penalty. You can't start giving penalties out just for shoulder barges. United come again now from the same angle, cross into the box, but it's deflected and a shot comes in, and there's the goal for United. The goalkeeper unable to keep it out. He got his arm to it, but it's bounced off his arm and gone into the net. And Leeds find themselves pegged back from 2-0 up to 2-0 to it now being a 2-2. United 2, Leeds 2, and it's all getting interesting in the second half. We've been crying out for it, guys, haven't we? We've been crying out for a game with plenty of goals, and we're finally getting it tonight. United now turning the screw, trying to get back on level terms, and they've achieved it. The question is, are they going to go on and win it, or are United or Leeds going to find a bit of magic from somewhere else to cause another surprise? 70 minutes gone, guys. 20 minutes remaining, and the game is all level. 2-2. But there's that many bodies in the box there. I'm not surprised. And now we've got an attempt down the other end of the pitch, but United have managed to knock it out on this far side for a throw into Leeds. The goal coming from Sancho for United. Thanks for that, Joey. Joey also saying, I will only take a small portion of blame, Stevie. Yeah. Stevie, just reminding you that your lucky pants are not working. That's awesome. Leeds United staff trying to rally the players there on the touchline. And now in the other game going on in the FA Cup replay, guys, Sunderland have pulled another goal back. So now it's Sunderland 2, Fulham 3 in the replay up at the Stadium of Lights. So we're getting goals going in everywhere tonight. So question is, can Sunderland find an equaliser with that game going into the added on time now? So that will be interesting to see. But plenty of goals to talk about tonight, guys. Thanks for that, Joey. Minimo saying, boo, come on, Leeds. And Joey saying, come on, Leeds, hold on. Absolutely. It's getting quite tasty now, guys. United in possession on the halfway line with a ball down this near side. But it's ricocheted off a Leeds player, but Leeds. But United managing to pick it up again. But then Leeds intercept it again and move it into midfield, and now move the ball out to that far side of the pitch. Looking to get in behind United, but United's defenders equal to that challenge on that occasion, and now United come away with it from that far side of the pitch. But Leeds knock it out for a throw-in. But yeah, you guys obviously wanting Leeds to get the win tonight. Minimo is saying, oh, I think that's God. Is that God? Oh, God, I think. But yeah, it's definitely getting tasty, mate. We got a throw in for United on this near side of the pitch, close to the Leeds technical area, and throwing taken, ball back towards the halfway line for United. But yeah, thanks for that, Minimo. Minimo also saying Sunderland 2, Fulham 3. Yeah, absolutely, mate. We've got a corner for United on this near side of the pitch. United trying to turn the screw now to find a winner. And we've got a Leeds player down on the pitch as well, holding his private area. So I'm not sure what happened there. So it's Adams that took a bit of a knock there. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but he's looking in a bit of discomfort there. 74 minutes gone, guys. Here comes the corner. Corner taken towards the near post, and it's ricocheted away. And now United pick it up midway inside Leeds' half of the pitch. And ball forward, and the Leeds goalkeeper has managed to pick up the possession and now gets Leeds going again on this near side. Leeds with a cross-field pass over to that far side, looking to attack United where they've had the most success. And now a foul on that player. I don't understand that. The referee blew the whistle, and then there was no free kick. Leeds managing to pick it up again on the halfway line and now move the ball out to this near side as they probe United's defence. And a cross is blocked off there, but Leeds manages to pick it up again. And now United managing to get it back. But have lost it again inside their own half of the pitch to Leeds. And Leeds looking to try and find an answer to the comeback from United. Moved the ball out to that far side. And now United managing to clear it up to our halfway line. But Leeds have picked it up again and now looking to build again down that far side. But yes, here comes United on it. Oh, we had a United player there about to break in behind the Leeds United defence. He managed to intercept the ball with Leeds passing it about slowly, and United about to run up into loads of space, and the Leeds defender has just dragged him down, literally just grabbed hold of his shoulders and dragged him right to the pitch, and he's going to get a yellow card, rightly so for that. It was actually Rashford trying to break behind there for the Leeds, getting behind the Leeds defence, and he would have, if it weren't for that drag down, he would have been away. So I suppose that is what you call taking one for the team. The Leeds defender there taking one for the team, not allowing Rashford to get a run on an open goal with only the goalkeeper to beat. Free kick taken from that position, and now United with a cross into the box, headed towards goal, and the goalkeeper manages to knock it behind. A beautiful opportunity there for United, and a great save from the Leeds keeper. 77 minutes gone, guys. 2-2, and a corner for United on this near side. But what a save there from the goalkeeper. Leeds fighting tooth and nail here to try and make sure they get something out of this game. United with the corner, taken shot, and a cross eventually into the box. It's deflected away, and now United pick up the pieces midway inside the Leeds half of the pitch, and a cross into the ball ends up going out behind for a goal kick with United player not able to get on the end of that. But a good effort there from United. If you guys just joined us, please do hit that like button, drop your comments in the chat. Be great to hear from you. Love to hear from more fans who enjoy talking football and being part of a positive fan community. That would be awesome if you guys want to get involved. Ball up the field from Leeds goalkeeper up to the halfway line. United trying to pass it forward there, but Leeds intercept it and knock it out for a throw-in on this near side. Luke Shaw to take the throw-in for United. Passes it towards the United defence, just on the halfway line, just inside their own half of the field. Now they move the ball out to that far side, but being pressed by Leeds, who are working hard, trying to press from the front. Shows how good Leeds are working with that front press, because United been forced to pass it all the way back to De Gea there because of Leeds' intensity of trying to press. And there's another sloppy pass again from United, and now Leeds intercept it. We've got a foul here now from about 30 yards out for Leeds. Leeds about to get an attacking momentum there going, and the referee's blown for a foul about 30 yards out there. Cynical foul, really. He's just put his leg across the Leeds player, took him out, and now we've got a free kick for Leeds in a very, very dangerous position, I would say, about 30 yards out. We're about to see another substitution for Man United. I've got to say Man United, and I've got to remind myself that, guys, because you've got to remember, we've got Leeds United and Man United, but we're so used to everybody just calling United, United. Who gave them the rights to claim United anyway? Surely other clubs have the right to claim United as well. Caught a free kick taken towards the back post, headed on by Leeds, but it's knocked back, and United kick it up the field, but only as far as midway inside their own half. And now the ball is bobbling about between both teams, but United managing to finally get the ball down on the pitch, and long ball forward now to relieve the pressure. But Leeds managing to pick it up midway inside their own half of the field and clear it up the field, but United intercept it. This is so difficult to commentate on, guys. As quick as one team gets it, the other team loses it, and then they lose it. The ball is literally, nobody's having, can argue for dominance over possession in this one. Just coming up to 81 minutes gone, guys. And like I say, really difficult to keep up to the date with the commentary, because the ball is pinging around so much sometimes between the two teams. Some bits of sloppy play, some bits of loose possession, some bits of lazy passing. But basically, it keeps, keeps regularly alternating the ball between the two teams. Neither team really making a claim on the possession. United with a substitution there. Lindelof coming on, and it's Sabitzer coming off. Leeds with the ball, intercepting the ball, and they've knocked it out midway inside the United half of the pitch for a throw into United. So we got throw-in now on this near side for Leeds this time. Sorry, guys, gone out again for another throw-in. Just a bit scrappy on this near side of the pitch. Leeds now in possession. Under pressure from United defenders. Just on the edge of the box, this guys. Oh, Leeds have ended up working the ball out on that far side there. On this near side, and it's gone out for a goal kick to United. Now United will build again from the back. United now trying to come out from the back, but Leeds pressing tight. As I say, Leeds very much pressing from the front in this one, guys. United moving the ball down that far side of the pitch, but it's gone out for a throw-in to Leeds. So just to let you know, guys, the full-time whistle has gone in the FA Cup replay. It's finished Sunderland 2, Fulham 3. So Fulham will go through to the next round. And also to let you know, guys, in the Scottish Challenge Cup, it's currently Dundee 2, Wraith Rovers 2. That game has gone to extra time. Also, a game going on tonight in the Ladies FA Women's League Cup. It's currently Arsenal Women 1, Manchester City Women 0. So that brings you up to date with all the football that's going on involving UK clubs tonight, guys. United in possession on the edge of the Leeds box. And they cut it back now to Luke Shaw to keep possession under pressure from Leeds defenders. Looking for the angle to get a crossing, but Leeds keeping it tight on this near side. And now United acknowledge that by moving the ball out to the other side of the pitch and finding the same problem there. Cross comes in and Leeds managing to head it away. And Sancho takes up the possession again. Another cross comes into the box and it's headed on, but it's gone behind for a goal kick to Leeds. 85 minutes gone, guys, still 2-2. Will we see a winner before the end of the full-time whistle? Minnie Mo saying, I'm scared to look in case they score. I like that, mate. No worries. No worries, mate. 5 minutes remaining plus added on time, so we'll see what happens. But it's been a great game. I've got to be honest, one of the most active games I've commentated on, to be fair. Well, I'm not saying the most active, but one of the most active that I've commented on. I think that's probably because I've had plenty of games I've commentated on where it's not been active enough. Oh, we got a coming together of two players on that far side. Liverpool, what am I about? Leeds trying to clear the ball on the far side there, and I think it's Fernandez for United coming racing in there. Bernardo Fernandez come racing in there to try and intercept that ball, and both players smashing legs into each other, to be fair. And I think it's Bruno Fernandes that come the worst off from that challenge. But that's a fair challenge. You can't really moan that it was nasty or anything, and he was the one charging in. So it's just that he's the one that's come off worse. Free kick for United now on the far side. Corner free kick taken, and it's right into the box there. But the goalkeeper managing to save it and take the danger out away for Leeds. Oh, that would have been that could have been a goal there, guys. Literally inches and margins we're seeing here. That was going straight towards Marcus Rashford, and just an outstretched foot from the Leeds defender has just managed to just touch the ball enough to stop the ball going straight to the feet of Rashford, who would have just tapped it in, and that resulted in the goalkeeper managing to see the danger out. But yeah, literally inches and margins there for United potentially scoring a third. 87 and a half minutes gone, guys. Still 2-2. Will we see a winner? But Minimo hoping that it stays the same or that Leeds get a winner. Neblanda, apologies if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, mate. Nelandra Nikabu. Apologies if I'm not pronouncing your name. Welcome to Fandom, mate. Great to have you with us. Poor Leeds throw their lead, led away. Yep, fair enough. Yeah, that's a fair comment, mate. United come again down this near side, cross into the box. A shot comes in, but it's blocked by Leeds, and you can see that Leeds defenders looking a little bit tired now with the fact that they've been up and down that pitch quite intently. But you can just see they've lost that extra inch of speed, just not rushing for challenges as quickly as they were earlier in the game. Yep, United looking to try and turn the screw to find the winner. And now we're going to see a double substitution for Leeds. So the Leeds manager feeling the need to freshen things up. If you ask me, Leeds are bringing off their star man here. Are they both coming off? McKenna coming off as well. So McKenna coming off and Gonetta coming off. For me, they're the Leeds two best players in this game. And it's Greenwood and Joseph coming on. So I don't know what you make of that, guys. But they're Leeds taking off their two best players. Well, in my opinion, I don't watch Leeds all the time, obviously. But in this game, that was definitely the two best players that have been most noticeable for Leeds. Leeds with a throw-in on this near side as they take it. And oh, my God. This is how competitive this game is, guys. The ball has just gone out on this near side for a throw-in, and both the Leeds and United player carried on trying to challenge for the ball after it had gone out of play. That's how competitive it has got in this game. Just coming up to 90 minutes, guys. 5 minutes time added on. 5 minutes. But thank you for that, Nimmerland. Apologies if I'm not pronouncing your name. Great to have you involved in the channel. Welcome to Fandom, mate. Apologies if I am unable to read your name out correctly. Thanks for dropping in, though, mate. Always a pleasure to have new fans involved. Minnie Mo saying totally, Naleen. Absolutely, yep. Like I say, I think Leeds have give a good performance of themselves overall tonight, though, in fairness. But yeah, I think both teams have showed a bit of sloppiness in their play at times in this game. Minimo saying, Joey, you still here? Joey answering, yeah, still here. Oh, we just had another shot opportunity there for United. Fred with a shot on the edge of the box, and the goalkeeper managing to get the save, and he did well there because a lot of bodies blocking his line of sight there for the goalkeeper, but he's managed to save it, and now Leeds will build again from the back. Joey saying here, laugh out loud. No worries, mate. Thanks for that. Really appreciate you guys, the support you show. Honest, very, very much appreciated. Cannot thank you enough. Like I say, doesn't go unnoticed, guys. Luke Shaw in possession now on this near side as he passes the ball back towards the halfway line to keep possession. Leeds pressing well from all angles still at this late stage of the game. 92 minutes gone, just coming up to 92 minutes. With 5 minutes added on time, with 2 minutes into that added on time. So 3 minutes remaining. And it's still 2-2. Joey's saying, who you playing next, Mini Mo? United into the box here. Across into the box. And Leeds managing to see it out. And it's gone behind. I'm not sure if the referee's going to award a free kick or a corner there. But I think, in fairness, guys, Leeds do deserve to get something out of this game. They fought every opportunity up the front, in the midfield, and at the back. Their work rate has been immense. Leeds keeper takes the free kick, and now Leeds in possession midway inside the United half. United managing to get a block off, but only blocked it and knocked it up towards the halfway line, where Leeds picked it up again and now pushed the ball out to that far side of the pitch, and it's ended up going out for a throw-in to Leeds. Possession, guys. Man United 66%, Leeds 34%. Attempts on target 23 for United, 8 for Leeds. Although the game doesn't indicate that them stats don't really reflect how the game's looked actually watching it, in my opinion. Leeds in possession on that far side with a throw-in level with the United goal mouth or goal box, whatever you want to call it. Now Leeds take the throw-in, and ended up taking it short. Cross into the box there as the ball is cleared up the field. Leeds managing to cross it back into the box, and United trying to break away there with the ball, and Leeds managed to knock it out. Yeah, well, there you go, Minimo. There was a throw in there for United, and the referees ordered it back because exactly what you were saying before. United tried to nick about 10 yards there from that throw in further up the pitch, and the referee did actually bring it back, so that's good to see. United now into the box with a cross, and it goes past everyone and right out towards that far side, and now Rashford picks up the possession, and United with another cross into the box, and it's headed on, but the keeper comes to grab it and manages to see out, take the danger away, and it looks like that might be the final kick of the game, guys. We're just coming to the 95th minute there, but yeah, Minimo, just to point out what you were saying before, mate, the referee has just pulled the ball back for United, trying to steal 10 yards on the touchline, and there goes the full-time whistle. Leeds hang on for a draw, and it's finished Man United 2, Leeds United 2. Interesting game, guys. Both teams giving a great account of themselves, to be fair. I'm very impressed with Leeds. It's a shame they didn't show this kind of desire and determination under the old manager. It just goes to show that these players do not always, that they can turn it on at will. When they want to, they can turn it on. And this is why we've discussed it loads about this manager thing. Managers getting the blame all the time. Maybe it's about time fans and boards and owners started to judge players a bit more before sacking managers. Because after this display tonight from Leeds, this would definitely imply that, well, obviously it'd be unfair for me to judge because I haven't seen enough of Leeds' games. But the Leeds players definitely fighting for it tonight. Absolutely, totally fighting for it tonight. So the question is, were they doing that under the previous manager? I wouldn't like to comment because I haven't seen enough of Leeds games, but an excellent performance tonight from Leeds, and a well-deserved point, in my opinion. Joey saying, who you playing next, Minimo? Minimo responding, Joey, my prediction, have I finally got one correct? Yeah, you did, mate. I got one correct tonight because I did say 2-2, so it looks like we're both right tonight, mate. So that's awesome. We're having a bit of luck. Maybe Steve has actually not jinxed us. Maybe he's just got the ball rolling at the start of the week for a week of correct score predictions, maybe. Joey saying thank you. Think you have, mate. Absolutely. Yep. Finished 2-2. So Minimo with a correct score prediction there. Minimo saying no game this weekend for free weekend. Yeah, I think it's the winter break weekend, isn't it, for Scottish football? Thanks for that, Minimo. Minimo also saying, ooh, I'm on the correct prediction table at last. Absolutely, mate. Take a bow. Take a bow. But yeah, awesome to see you guys starting to get some. Joey saying, "Oh yeah, forgot." Like I say, I think we will possibly we'll come up. I'll come up with something hopefully in the not too distant future for you guys to compete with some kind of predictions competition of some description. We'll give it a whirl at some point. But like I say, keep enjoying it at the minute, guys, and just use the opportunity to get some practice. But yeah, Joey saying, "Oh yeah, forgot." Yeah, obviously Joey just remembering now about the break in Scottish football this weekend. Joey's saying, "Yeah, Minnie, well done. You finally got one right. Absolutely, mate, and well deserved. You guys keep coming in with regular score predictions, and it can get frustrating when you don't get very many of them right. So it's nice to have one correct for once. So yeah." Nice one, Minimo, top man, amazing to finally see a few score predictions coming in correct for you guys. Minimo saying, "Well done, ref, for that. Never thought I'd say that." I'm presuming that's reacting to the ref pulling it back for United trying to steal 10 yards. So yeah, I totally agree, mate. Absolutely. Joey's saying, supporting the ref. Well, I never laugh out loud. Yeah, I agree, mate. And that doesn't happen very often, does it? I suppose we criticise them enough, so when they do actually do something right, I suppose we should give them a little pat on the back. But it doesn't happen very often that they get stuff right, does it? So yeah, but nice one, Joey. I like that, supporting the ref. Joey's saying, "Well done, guys. Thanks, mate. Thank you very much for that." Like I say, I think Minimo got it bob on, to be fair, tonight. And I did say 2-2, but I wasn't too sure, to be fair, at the start when I said it. Minimo saying, "Good game. It sounded, guys. Hopefully this can kick on Leeds season." Absolutely, mate. Yeah, absolutely. It was a good game. It was very tasty. Both plenty of action in the middle of the park, plenty of action at both ends of the pitch. Both teams showing real fight and commitment to try and make sure they got something out of the game. And like I say, I was impressed with Leeds. Couple of their players showing some real togetherness. I was impressed with the United youngster as well. He did well in the game. I thought he early on showed some really good glimmers of getting forward and creating chances. I was just disappointed with the fact that he tried to con the referee with that dive. But yeah, overall, a great game, guys. A really good game. Enjoyable to watch. I hope you guys enjoyed it if you were watching it. But if you wasn't, hopefully I managed to keep you guys up to date as best possible with it. But yeah, like I say, a decent game. And like I say, great to see you guys getting some score predictions right as well. Minimo saying, "Yeah, cheers for tonight, guys." No worries, mate. Like I say, I'm going to jump off in a second anyway and go and spend some time with my missus. I won't be on tomorrow, guys. Going to take a day off tomorrow, just have a little bit of time to chill with the missus and recharge the batteries a little bit. But yeah, hopefully, I think I should be. Let's just check what's coming at us before I jump off. Let's have a look. So yeah, we've got a couple of games going on Friday night, so I might do one of those. So we'll have to see what happens with my work commitments. But yeah, should be able to hopefully be back on Friday. But yeah, I won't be on tomorrow though, guys. Going to take a day off and have a little bit of chance to recharge the batteries. So yeah, but thank you very much to you guys for all your amazing support. Honest, I cannot thank you enough. It is absolutely top class, and really appreciate you guys making the effort to come and get involved regular. And hopefully Hopefully you like what we're trying to do. Like I say, we're not really got to the nitty gritty of what we want to do with Fanden at the minute because, like I say, it's important we keep doing the round the grounds matches at the moment to let more fans find us. But as we're seeing, it is working. It is working. It's just obviously it can be a bit more difficult when we're doing the Premier League fixtures because a lot of other YouTubers do the Premier League fixtures as well, don't they? So, but like I say, we'll keep doing what we're doing, and with the great support I get from you guys, it does encourage me to keep working hard and putting in the hours. So, massive, massive thanks to all of you guys for that come on regular. Joey, Minimo, Ethan, and also Maxime, who's been on a few times, I think, as well. But particularly to you guys, Minimo, Kieran, and Joey, and also Ethan, who drops in quite regular as well. Also, big shout out to Stevie as well, doing amazing work behind the scenes, trying to keep the chat positive for us all to enjoy. So, massive shout out to Stevie and appreciation to him. Joey saying Devo sounds a good game. Sounded a good game. It was, like I say, mate. I thought it was a good game, and apologies. Obviously, I know my commentary skills aren't brilliant yet, but hopefully they're getting slightly better, and you guys at least able to keep some kind of rough understanding of what's going on in the pitch based on what I say. I hope that's the case anyway. So yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Joey saying enjoy your day off. Catch up with you on Friday if you're on. Thank you very much for that, Joey. Yep, you stay safe, guys, and look after yourself, mate. Joey, thank you very much for that, mate. And like I say, yeah, hopefully catch you again soon. Stay safe, like I say, and hopefully the rest of your working week goes by quick and soon be weekend. But yeah, top man, Joey, thanks for that, mate. Joey also saying, thanks for another great stream, guys. No, mate, absolutely. Thank you, mate. Because, like I say, I'm putting the hours in and the work, yes, but you guys come on here and help make the channel awesome by getting involved, and that is really appreciated. Like I say, I don't intend to build this channel up to be about me. I intend it to be about you guys, the fans, and like I say, I don't take the support you guys show for granted. It's massively, massively appreciated. And I like to say, I want you to feel part of the Fandom project. But yeah, thank you very much for that, Joey. It is always appreciated when you guys show me show me that kind of appreciation. And like I say, thank you very much. Really do appreciate it. Joey saying bye, Minimo. Thanks for that, Joey. Like I say, mate, enjoy the rest of your evening, and hopefully I'll catch you again on Friday or over the weekend. Minimo saying, see you Friday, Joey. Rest and enjoy, guys. Thank you very much, Minimo. Massive shout out to you guys, Minimo, Joey. Massive, massive appreciation to you guys. Like I say, I'm repeating myself now, or at least I feel like I am, but it's just because I want you guys to know how much I appreciate your support, and don't take it for granted. So thank you. Look after yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And like I say, hopefully I'll catch you guys either on Friday or at the weekend. And just a final comment from Stevie saying, thanks, guys, for joining and getting involved today. See you on future streams. Absolutely, Stevie. Well said, mate. Like I say, the show is it's you guys that help make the show. It's not just me. I contribute to it, but you guys massively contribute to it as well. So, yeah, that's always got to be stressed because that is, like I say, that fandom's called fandom for a reason. And you guys, Joey and Minimo, are showing why it's called fandom, because you come and get involved, and that is awesome. So thanks, guys. I'm going to jump off now. Hopefully I'll see you again either on Friday or at the weekend. Look after yourselves, stay safe, and enjoy the rest of your week. Bye for now.